Hello Internet, this is Lord Mad Dog, and today we're going to do a little bit of streaming while I go ahead and start working on the next level of my game. Right now we're at level 8, and we're going to be going and trying to make level 8, and that's going to consist of, well, I'm going to just show you it. It's better than trying to describe exactly what I'm going to do. So first off, I'm in here on Unreal, and I'm not going to try to explain everything because it's just kind of like first stream for this YouTube channel, and I just want to try to see what's up with it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to my open level. We're gonna go to the actual level that we're gonna be working on. Yeah, I was working on trying to procedurally generate some music, which is cool. Unreal Engine allows meta sound, and I'm just starting to work with that to see about some actual procedurally generated music. I don't know if that's the way I'm going to go for the end result of this. Now, all these warnings here is just because it takes a while for the game to load up, and it's saying that they're not actually loaded, and even they're referencing them. So we're going to go all the way here to the top, and we're going to go ahead and start deleting off these nodes. Right now, if you make it to the top level, I'll go ahead and play right here. I have it set so I can spawn my character where my camera's at. Boom. You have beat the demo, thanks for playing. And then when you jump up to the next level, this is level 9 here. It'll spawn a whole bunch of these new enemies that I created over the week. And they will try to kill you. So, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that setup. Yes, I know now those little errors. It's because they're spawning so many at a time, you can get blackboard errors. Okay, now all the way back to the top. Where is that? Okay, and we're going to want to make this, delete this, world channel details. We're going to want to make this visible, so we're going to make it just to anything. Invis 2. Here we go, so we can see what we're doing. Okay, this is the little thing that the NPCs walk on. Basically, it makes it seem like the NPCs are flying, and that's why I want to see this thing. And also, I can make this so I can walk on it too, but normally I just go ahead and pull up a block. Let's see, I think I actually have it set so I can block on it already. Yes, I can walk on it, so I can work on it while I'm editing. Alright, actually this one might not be the one I want to... No, this is cube. It's the one right underneath it that's the NPC one. Or inside it, around it somewhere. I have to get it out there. It's been a little bit since I've actually worked on the levels. I've been working on perfecting the next enemy's spell. So I'll go ahead and show that real quick. Where's that at? It's down over here. This is my player character, and we're gonna go ahead and add the 1 key so I can show you the spell I've been working on. Key 1. There we are. When the key 1 is pressed, compile, save, jump to here. We're going to go ahead and hit play. Oh, that was too low. It doesn't matter. We're going to hit 1. And you can see the spell there. There, it's a giant beam. It does a decent amount of damage, but the NPCs have a little lower damage. I have it set to automatically turn off in 4 seconds when the player uses it. The player's not actually going to get this spell. Well, maybe later on. I'm not sure. It took me a lot of work to get that spell to work the way I wanted it. Okay, that's what the NPCs use. The first things we need to do, though, is we need to make a duplicate of this using right here. This is our... detects if the player is, and it's basically a trigger box. It detects when the player comes up to the level, and it tells the system to do several things. This layer box is going to control the pads. These things right here. It's going to control, when I put these all out, I'll be resizing. It'll control exactly what these pads do. Like on this level down here, let's come on over here and just jump here. And I'll show you what I mean. Because each level has different things happen. You know, you get this little cutscene when you first come up to this level, where you can rescue Yin, and it spawns in different things. And basically, I did not go low enough there. Now, let me use the cheat set. I don't have to go all the way back up there. There we are. Here we are. This is this level. Let's get up to the level I was just working on there. Here we go. Oh, no, let's keep hitting those things. I'm using dev cheats here, so let's get a little faster. Here we are. Now we're back to where we're at. Okay, and in this level, what happens is that overcast tells these platforms here to cause wind damage to the player every once in a while and spawn an NPC, and as well as cause the platform to spin underneath you. So that's what that trigger box does. And the next turn we're going to actually have it cause enemies to spawn, as well as cause a little bit of prism damage, which I have to create the particle effect for the prism damage. See, you got to get through here real fast, otherwise you're going to be spammed with a whole bunch of enemies. And that right there, that white thing, it heals you as you go across. It's yin helping you as you go across. And okay, so let's go ahead and just quit playing around with all that. I'm going to get a couple errors here because my blackboard is not completely refined for my NPCs, and you can end up having a little bit too many NPCs and it'll cause an error, and I've got to figure out exactly those errors. But basically the NPCs AI is pretty good. I've spent a lot of time on refactoring that to get it to right. So let's go ahead. These are the things that spawn the NPCs right now. We're going to go ahead and delete those. Oh yeah, that's right, it's referenced. I gotta delete the spawn box first here. This little box is what spawned all those enemies. It's another trigger box. And as I was saying, yeah, I'll have to delete these, but first I wanted to create, that's my daughter, she wants to see what I'm doing. If you can hear, go to my blueprint. We're going to find, that's just going to be a static blueprint. We're going to go in here and find layer 8. We're going to make a duplicate of layer 8 here as soon as the game catches up. This is the problem with having a little bit of an older computer. You can just slow down sometimes. It's taking a little bit loading to load up all my static blueprints, because I have a lot of them. There. Now, I've learned how to make it so you don't have to have as many static blueprints. In fact, I could, if I wanted to, use layer 8 static blueprint. In fact, I may try to do that. Right now, my level 8 static blueprint, this is really simple blueprint. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, why is that disconnected? That should not be disconnected. Oh wait, no. No, yeah, that's disconnected, yes. Because all this does is now call fog. I don't need that anymore. Which is much better than what I was trying to do there. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Okay, let's delete that. I don't need that. What I can do is, instead of making a new blueprint, I could just make a, so I could have a branch here, get the player location. I gotta figure exactly how I did that though. To trigger first enemies. There. I'm gonna load this one up first, because I did that with here. Instead of making a new one, I get the where this thing's at. If it's above 18,500 feet, centimeters in the air, it will automatically, instead of doing it's this one down here, it'll do this up here. And that's how I got this one to work, instead of actually creating a duplicate of the blueprint, which means you don't have to have as many blueprints. But there's no real benefit for that. It's just, it's nice to have everything gathered in one blueprint. But this time I'm going to go ahead and actually just make a duplicate of this blueprint. Yeah. All right. So we're going to duplicate you. Instead of call you WinFlip, no, come back. Now I'm going to have to source code control. And rename you to Prism level 8, level 9, hit the wrong buttons here, 9 prismatic scale. There we are, prismatic scale. And connecting the source control. See that every time you don't actually get hit, I should have named it right there. I meant to name it, but I hit the wrong button, and then I have to wait for the stupid prismatic scale to get done. Let's go ahead and throw this up here. So, and I won't need you anymore. I can hit save, delete, pile, save, turn you off. This is also my save game system. I don't think I need anything up on this level. I'm going to edit for my save system. Spawn first enemy, just that was a duplicate. Okay, here we are. Now, my prismatic scale, I am going to have this reference level 9. Layer 9. Let's just call him layer 9. Yeah, layer 9. Then we got to disconnect it, because it cannot just transform itself like that. You actually got to disconnect and reconnect. So And what this does is sends a message to layer 9 when the player is in it to do certain things. And what that is, you is completely refined up to the layer. And as you can see, I have layer 9's out right here. Okay, we're going to save you. We're going to go ahead and actually put one of you in the world right here on this level. Where are you at? Layer 9. Drag you out. Okay. We're going to want to make sure you're at 0 location. 0 on the X, 0 on the Y, and whatever it is on the Z, we're going to leave that. And then we're going to go ahead. Usually it's about 200, but I want to make sure so I get the general gist of the distance size. Because each level gets a little bigger. This level is going to be a little bit bigger than that one, so I want to see what it is. It's at 230. We're going to go about 250 for the next level. Yeah, we're going to go 250. I'll just have to go ahead and select this thing here. I put, is this it? That layer, yep, okay. 250. 50. Oh, that was rotation, my bad. 250. Did not want to rotate it, that's for sure. 250 by 250. Oh, it's scaled on 250 both ways. That's not what I wanted. I got to take down the Y to, let's see, about 100. Usually Y on the 100. Nope, that's going to be too much. What's the Y default on these things here? I have. There we are. Ah, 13. 13. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 13. So let's go 13. That'll make it there. Now the player shouldn't actually be able to jump out of that. I'm going to bring it up to make sure the player can't jump up out of it. So when you're doing double jumps, it doesn't automatically reset the whole thing over and over again. I had that problem earlier, and I was trying to figure out why in the world, why does it keep on spawning so many enemies when I'm jumping? Oh, because I was jumping up out of the trigger box. There we go. Yeah, I think that's right. So now when the player comes into here, he'll be inside this trigger. This trigger box does a lot of different things. Basically, it just, well, actually it only does one thing. It sends out some signals. I want to call the fog down. Now what the fog down does is it makes it so the player can actually see. See, if we were down here at the very bottom, let's go ahead and spawn in right down here at the bottom. Boop. You can see it's a very beautiful white background. It's got a kind of a picturesque scene. But if you have that white, oh, there's Frank saying hi. If you have that white as you go higher up, what happens is that you can end up seeing. You see, like right now, it's kind of blending into, it's kind of makes it harder to see. As you see now, I ought to have them get to the fog, the brightness comes down a bit so you can actually see the world around you. So that's what I need to do up here. Because right now, it's super bright. So when you were to jump on this thing here, oh, this is because it's a duplicate. You can see it's making this thing. This is going to be scaled instead of what's it called. But as you can see, you couldn't see those enemies when I first tested it out because it's just too bright. So we need to go ahead. We're going to go into our game instance, open our game level, our actual level, open level blueprint. We're going to cast to. I need to grab it off just pull this down here. Jumper. We're going to pull over to here. We're going to grab this blueprint. Oops. Yes. The details. Outliner. There we are. Drag and drop you in here. And we're going to pull off of it. It's call fog down and call fog up. Fog down. What is it usually? No, it's called fog up down first. Oh no, bind, my bad, bind. Thank goodness I have, sometimes you forget the stuff. Bind, fog down, up. Fog up. Butterfingers today. Fog up. Here we go. Gonna bring that over. Right, there we go. We're going to take this event, drag it all over to here, connected in this one, not that one because that's the fog down bind effect. We're going to reroute our node to make it look nice. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and now call the fog down. bind fog down. I did that wrong. That's bind all fog events. I don't want to do that. Fog down. Bind event to fog down. There it is. Okay, I want to connect this into the fog down event. That one right there. And now, pile save. There we are. I'm done with the main blueprint. When I hit play and I drop into the trigger box, no, don't went a little bit too high, but yeah, here I'll drop into the trigger box. You'll watch, it'll make everything get dark. There you go. So now you can see. And so it's not over blaring. Alright, that done. I had already deleted the what's it called box there. Yep. Now we need to go to our layer 8 and layer 9 and actually do all the settings we need to change here. So my daughter's calling my name. Okay, instead of set world rotation, we're gonna set world scale. And instead of 360, okay, this is the lerp rotator. We're gonna have to change that on both of these. And I know this doesn't make any sense because you're just jumping into the middle of a setup that I have here. So it's not going to make a lot of sense to you. But basically what I'm doing is I'm making it so this block here, when you're inside this, what's it called, will have a loop of scaling smaller and scaling bigger. And that way the player has a little bit more difficult. The other one rotated, this one's going to scale. It's down to just being a small inky dinky thing. So let's go ahead. I'll have to do some little bit of testing to see how small I actually want it. We're going to set world scale like this. That was on update. Yep, on update. Kind of remember that. And we're going to need a lerp scale. So scale, set world scale. I got to figure out which one I actually need here. I'm pretty sure it's set. That's set. Do we want relative? Was I using? That's world rotation. Okay, yes, definitely want world, not relative. World row scale. Yes. Then we're gonna get a lerp. Scale. No, why does it give me a vector? Ooh. Ooh. Let's try this. Ah, it's gonna be a vector. That's interesting. Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be a vector. So, because it's X, Y, Z. Yep. All right, that makes sense. Here we go. Did I originally have this to shoot into here? No, absolutely not. Because they get because this updates every frame. If I do that, I'll cause problems. Don't want that. We gotta spin out. It's not. I don't need to change my timelines because I still want this to keep the same relative time. And we're gonna start at 0. I'm gonna have to change this setup. I need to find, instead of the 0, this is gonna have to be a vector. We're gonna have to promote to variable. Promote. No, what am I doing? I need to right click promote to variable. And this is going to be scale, starting scale. And I'm going to actually have to make this loop back on itself. Otherwise, it's going to pop back into existence once it's done. So we also need to find my static component starting scale. It's 191713.45. So we're in the X. Starting scale. Oh, compile. That's why I can't do that. And down there. There we go. Down. Actually, you know what? I forgot. You can always do this. You can just get copy. There we go. And then you just paste it in here. Paste. And now, there we are. 1913. I guess my starting scale. My end scale, I want it to go down to 101. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct yet, though. That's what we're going to try and pile save. Now, so this is going to be, which one is this? This is the skinny one. All right, it's not the larger one. Get world scale 6.5. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do the same thing here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to change this starting scale. It's gonna need 2 different starting scales. Starting scale this is gonna be starting scale. We're gonna have to rename you starting scale. Ooh, because I'm gonna have to have all same size scales on this one because I'm actually messing with. Okay, that's nothing. That's not a big deal. Starting scale, medium. And actually, this is the wrong one for here. I need to figure out exactly the size I want for my small ones, and I'm going to actually have those shrink one way, left from bottom. No, I'll tell you what I mean later on. Okay, so this is. I need to come down here. Let's go ahead and grab you, and I want to see you. So let's go ahead and your details. I'm going to make it all visible here for a moment. I'm going to make everything visible so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Back to jumper. Yes, that makes everything visible. Okay, so I'm after you guys. Yeah. What's your starting scale? Details. Your starting scale is 19 by 6.5, 13.5. Okay, and then you're gonna have to scale in the Y position. Yeah, Y. All right. Oops. There we go. And we're gonna promote you to a variable. We're gonna name you small scale. Oh wait, starting small scale. Nope, backwards. In scale small. And we're gonna go ahead and put you in. Gonna have to compile to make sure I can actually edit that. And paste. And there you go. Yes. All right. And we're gonna want to leave you at your default size. Ooh, we're gonna have to break you. Yeah, we're gonna have to split struct. All right, so I can get the starting stops, and we're gonna have to split struct. So we can get all this so I can get to the scale the way I want. And for my starting X, my starting Z, and we're gonna just scale you there on the Y. All right, so that's the small scale. All right, we're gonna come up here and do this pretty much the same thing here, except for we're gonna set world scale. Scale 3D. I could have just copied that node. That would have worked. You know what? Let's just duplicate. Now we don't need you split. Recombine struct. Because I just want you to shrink on all sides. And update. Plug you into my spin out. And we're gonna grab my starting scale medium here, and we're gonna make you all the 1-to-1 here. Now, let's go ahead and test this out. When player comes into, man, that's gonna all those. That's why I normally have those things invisible, because it's just really a pain to work with that. There we are. Ooh. Ha. Uh-oh, something went wrong. It's not actually scaling, and it's not actually interpreting right. And it's still doing the whole thing, spawn enemy thing. It doesn't have, this one doesn't have any references yet. And I gotta change the particle effect. All right, I'm not sure what just happened there. Let's see what this error says. Spawn actor. Yes, I know. You don't have an actor location to spawn because I didn't actually have a reference on you. Actually, you know what? I could do that. But no, I'm testing, so I'm not going to mess with that right now. All right, so why did you mess up when I told you to scale? You're supposed to scale at a slower speed. In fact, I've got to change these timelines. I do. They need to be, so instead of 60, they need to be 120. Alrighty, and we need to add a new breakpoint. Yeah, here we are. Add key to code flirt. We're gonna make you 120. In fact, I think I'm gonna have to switch these all different, but I'm not sure yet. 20. We're gonna make you a value of 0. So there, it'll keep going up, big, small, big, small. Yeah. So that should, if this is working right. No, what is going on with that? It's supposed to interpolate to this size, not just instantly jump to whatever this is. That's definitely not what I wanted anyway. Oh! Am I doing this? Is this, did I have it backwards? I may have had it backwards. Let's go back to my timeline, my construction. Which one are you? Oh, I did it backwards. But that's still not going to solve the problem of why. Oops. Yeah, this one has to go down here. Yeah. Switch these two. This is the small one, not the large one. Well, that's not even been working at all then. Oh no, that's right, that should be working. Yeah, so do that. That was my problem. Okay, drag this down here. Put it update. And there we go. There we are. Pile, save. Now, because this is not, oops, that's the wrong one. That's a tutorial for enemy blueprints. There we are. And let's try this again. Hopefully, I'll actually have to, should be slowly getting smaller. There we are, slowly getting smaller. Exactly what I want. I might need to speed that up a little, or I might not. And once it gets small, it's say small because I don't actually have it looping yet. But I will. Oh yeah, it's shrinking away. Is that as small? I wonder how actually small it actually gets. It should get a 0.1. That should actually get pretty small. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna, and the longer you stand on these blocks, the more enemies it's gonna spawn for you to have to kill. All right, I don't want to get much smaller than that. Okay, so what's the scale at right now? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna. Okay, 0.1 is just a tad bit too small. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that's way too small. All right, and then it'll instantly jump back to full size. Okay, so it's definitely too small. Yes, it's not spawning anything because I don't actually have it set to have anything. Now, the question is, though, is the dynamics, because it is scaling that, is it actually going to make, because I didn't move, I should have theoretically fell off at that size, but I'm not entirely sure. Static mesh component. This thing should not have any collision, my default layer. But it may, so we might have to change that. Let's go 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Pile, save. See how small it gets this time. And you know what? Let's make it go ahead and auto-interpolate all the way back. Oops, back to 0.9. And let's do the same thing I did. We're gonna 120. I think keeping it slow is better than speeding it up. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna add a D down here. Key float 120, and we're gonna make 0. So now it just won't pop back into existence. It'll slowly get bigger again. Compile, save. All right. Make sure I'm out of the thing. So when I drop in, there we go. It's slowly getting smaller again. Wonder how small it'll actually get. That's what we're trying to see here, trying to test it. Now, there is certain things that will not get smaller. I have that set. So certain areas won't get smaller. certain sizes. Like my wall runs won't get smaller. Okay, that's about, no, it's about right there, kind of size I want to. No, we'll do it maybe. How much smaller are you going to get? I think that's a bit extreme there. Kind of jump on these things at that size might just be a little bit too much. Oh gosh, really? That small? Oh, is it not changing anything at all? Did I change settings? Okay, 0.5 is definitely too small. Yeah. Wonder if... Yep, it definitely does scale. Okay. I'll fix those errors here in a moment. In fact, I could fix that error and it'd be very painful, annoying, but I can fix it right now. Layer 9. Back to my event graph. Instead of 0.5, we're just going to scale you down to 1. Because you are 19 times... Oh, what am I thinking? Yeah, your default size is... What is your default size? Your default 1917. Actually, it should be 1919 to make it a square platform. Let's go ahead and do that. And coming in here, starting scale, medium, take down here, go 1919. Make you square. There we are. Yep, that made it square. So I'm getting 19 times smaller. Yeah, I should have thought of that. So we probably only wanted to make it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and change this to 2. We don't want to get that small. Alright. Let's do it. Let's not. There we go. And play. There we are. And it'll get smaller slowly. Oof. Yes, okay. We're also going to need to change that particle effect that it has. That's really going to be really easy, actually. See, so how much smaller are you getting? And you know what? I may need to increase the speed it gets smaller. Instead of 60 seconds for a full cycle, I might drop it down to 30. Because see, the spinning was a problem, because if the player didn't move fast enough, they would end up falling all the way down because it would spin you off. But the scaling, it kind of actually pulls you towards the middle. All the thing it actually ends up doing is making it harder for you to jump to the next one. So you have to, you can either choose to stand and fight, or continue to jump. That's what I want to have. Oh, that's still too small. Yeah. Okay, so I want about double that size. So we're going to jump it up to 4. Oops, wrong button. There we are. Yep. And I think I am going to change the interpolation time from 60 down to 90. Yep, it's going to be 90. I don't even need to multiply that. 20 divided by 30. No, that's not right. No, it's just 90. I know it's 90. I'm not the best at math. Okay, and then you would be from 30 to 60. 60 to 30. Nope, I did something wrong. Oh, I did do something wrong. I feel really embarrassed right now. Okay, so it would be 30 plus 30. So now we're 60 minutes, not 90. Because I'm cutting it in half, period. No. Yeah, whatever. I am cutting it in half, period. I'm not doing it 1/4. Yep, okay, compile. Save. There we are. All right. I am totally embarrassed about dumb I was on that math part. I just brain fart. That's what I'm going to blame it on. Total and complete brain fart. How long have I been streaming for? 34 minutes. All right, we'll probably go on for at least 2 to 3 hours because I just want to test out that we haven't got very far. We're just making the platforms that we're going to be dancing on right now. Okay, that actually still getting smaller than I want. Ooh, that's about right actually. We're going to go ahead and give it just a tad bit more size. Just an incy bitsy dar. Than that. Event graft. We're gonna make you go ahead and 5. We'll be a little bit generous. All right. Now let's go into viewport. Let's go instead of nwind. We want to change you to. There was. I think this may work. I may be wrong though. Where are you at? Prismatic spawn there. That may be the one I'm after. Now I made these particles myself, so that one's I made earlier. Save. Why is this color just changed on this? What? Layer 9. So not. I don't know why it changed there in the. Okay. Ooh, boom. Okay, can you see that? Is it working? Where's the there? Ooh, no, that's not good. It's not, at least not positioning wise. All right. So viewport, nwind. Let's go ahead and have you auto activate so I can see you. Auto activate. There we are. There we are. Let's see. You are. Let's turn you up 90 degrees and see what happens. Nothing. You're not going to let me move you, are you? You're going to be a pain. I'm going to have to go in and actually make a duplicate of you to change you, aren't I? Oh, I hate when that happens. Particles are like that. Let's see. Oh, well, there we go. There we go. I can change it because I can change its offset. I mean, change it from what's it call it. I don't have to go actually create a new particle. Here we go. And though I may want to later on, we're gonna scale you. Should I scale you? Let's see if I can actually scale you. Probably not gonna let me. Oh, you will let me scale you. All right. All right. Yeah, that's about what I'm after. File save. You may need a little bit more up. Oops. W. Come on, W. Thank you. We're gonna bring you up. So the player actually sees they're being hit by the spawn particle, which will actually spawn an enemy. File, save, dope. Then we're going to select the enemies that we want to spawn in one go, or the spawn areas. Boom. Yep. So that's what's doing the damage to the player now. So we'll watch that. It will hit there. Oof. Yes, that's definitely the player can definitely tell they're getting hit by a little bit of sparks. Prismatic sparks. But it's actually a little bit off. It's not centered. Oh, of course it's not going to be centered. Because I'm going to have to make a duplicate and actually get it centered. Because it's scaling. Alright, I'll have to go make a duplicate of that particle system and change it. Yeah, let's go down into my particles. Spawn. Blue, duplicate. We're gonna make this into platform spawn instead of prismatic. Well, platform prismatic spawn. Platform prismatic spawn. There we are. We're gonna go in here and get rid of your offset. Do you have an offset? I'm pretty sure you have an offset. Sphere radius. There is I know I have an offset in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. There we are. Then we're going to come back to layer 9. We're going to edit you. We're going to change you to platform prismatic spawn. Form prismatic spawn. There we are. And we're going to go ahead and make you go back to translation of 0 by 0. We want it to be, oh well, we do want you to come up a little. we want to be right. What did I have it at? 4? I think 2 should be good. There we are. Now test. Oh, I don't have it on auto. Well, I don't need that. Don't worry about that. There we are. Boom. Okay, let's see it spawn it on top of me. Right now, my bull. Let me fix that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let's fix the stupid air there. That happens sometimes. I don't know why it does it. It's even though I set it to our pool. Wait, is it streaming pool? Streaming. I'm having a total brain fart here. I'm normally dot pool size. There it is. Pool size 400. 4,000. There we are. I knew it was R dot, but I just couldn't get it to work for some reason. There we go. And now, there we go. So that, yep, that does 1 point of damage when it happens, and it'll spawn an enemy. And boom, there. Now let's get it to actually spawn an enemy. And that's easy enough by giving this thing a reference point. That I already have it set up for this. This would be actually in the middle, right here. Let's add 4. So 4 possible locations for this thing to spawn. We're gonna move all of these here anyway, but oh, I better not be going to that because I'm gonna be removing them if I go have them. All right, well, I'll just go ahead and show you how to spawn an enemy. I just made a reference spawn. There we go. Boom. Now, did that spawn? Why didn't it spawn an enemy? Did the enemy fall? No? What? Why isn't it spawning? Because we're not spawning the right one. Oh yeah, that's my... Well, why isn't it spawning that then? Node spawn elemental blade plant air 9. Ha ha ha! Why are we having problems here? Event graph. I should have to change the NPC on one to spawn. Let's apply damage. That's right. Apply damage and spawn enemy at location times 100. Current location spawn point. Yes. 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 And I need to change it to prismatic elemental child. That's correct. How we spawn. But yeah, spawn point. Spawn points. Did I hit the wrong one? Spawn points. No, that's right. It's a big mark right there. Should be having error. That's weird. Yeah. Okay. Virtual map overflow, shadow overflow. That's annoying. That has to do because I'm using portal magic, so you can actually see the portal opening, and that's where that stupid shadow map pool air bug is happening, because I do have multiple shadows shown, and it doesn't like that. I'm not sure how to disable that error. Okay, what's going on? Oh, I didn't jump high enough. Didn't jump down high enough. There we go. There. No spawn. Why no spawn? Oh, because I have empty nodes. Yes, yes, yes. That's dumb. First off, one thing we want to do, so I don't keep having this problem, I'm going to go back to here and turn you off auto. Activate. Auto activate off. I'll save. And I have to go back out here, kill these nodes, and just add one node. That was dumb. That was a brain fart. Oh, it's always like that though. There's one here. Now it'll spawn an enemy. And you guys get to see first look at these guys. Oh, not high enough again. Or I can save in low. Nope, because I turned off the ability to. I'll have to turn that back on for testing purposes. There we go. And there's the enemy. He spawns. Let's go ahead and look at him as he's killing me. Oh, oops. Let's run out of his range. Heal a little bit. Oh, come on, heal. Before he's... There we go. That's, Alright, I'm not going to get a look at him. He's going to kill me. That was dumb. Alright, I wanted to show you him because I spent a lot of time working on him, but you still can't exactly see him very well. There we are. You stand right next to him. There you are. He's got like crystals coming out of his head, so he's a distorted elemental. Yes. And yep, he hit himself, and he killed himself. There we are. Go ahead and heal. And go back over here so we can spawn another one. And then we'll actually, now that we've got the levels almost done. Oh, no, we got to do the small platform yet. And the larger platform. I mean, well, where the my heck am I at now? Oops, I teleported way out of place. That was dumb. And now I'm out of mana. Give me a sec. One to aim. I have, for debug purposes, I have the teleportation having infinite range. And that's what happened there. Because I use the teleportation for everything. Oh, I'm hitting the invisible outside wall. Perfect. Perfect. Stop fooling around. Get back up here. Alright. Let's go ahead and make the small one duplicate. You need to be at, what was your size? Outliner. Details. Wait, no. Yeah. Box. The static mesh. Where are you at scale-wise? Here he is. I just need to go down and find out the exact size I need for these. Try to keep everything pretty much uniform. We're going to copy this. Doot. Paste. Alright, that's the small one. Yes, now we need to go get a large one. Duplicate. Copy. Paste. Now these ones will not be affected by the scaling, because I need those to allow the player to run wall run on, but they will need to turn on 90 degrees. 90 is my wall ones. All right, which I think we're going to start off with having a wall run off the very beginning. Okay, let's go ahead and test out the small one. We're going to go ahead and change you, though, small one, because we have that. We want you to scale down. Do 4. Is it 5? Yeah, 5. Scale 5. And we're going to also change your timeline to being 120 to 6 to 60. We're going to make you jump back to 30. And we're going to make you jump back to 60. Compile, save, back to the event graph. That should be perfect. Let's go ahead and test it out to see how it is. Play. And I didn't do it. I did it again. Didn't drop high enough to come down into the overlap, the trigger box. There we are. There we are. This one is going to have... Oh, it is connected. Oh, yep, it is connected. Duh. Yeah, the enemy's not seeing me because the wall's in the way. The cool thing about these guys is, unlike the enemies below, you can stop their attack before it reaches you. You just hit. You gotta be careful not to let them pile up, because if they start piling up, like I'm standing here, and you run out of mana, yeah, you're gonna be in trouble. Now, since there is a level up mechanic, it's not going to be too bad. For every level up, you get 10 more mana. And as a level 1, by the time you make it to up there, you should be a level 6 probably. So you'll have almost double the mana. So it's not a big thing, but you definitely don't want to just stand around on one block. That is for sure. Because if you're going to stand around, you're going to end up being overwhelmed for sure. And there will be one, I think probably need some actual rest kind of periods, but I guess I'm going to use the actual moving platforms ones. Oh no, out of mana again. Go away. I missed him. Yes, yes. Ouch. Stop. Also, mana regen as you, for every level you get, mana regens faster too. And there's a little lag because of streaming at the same time of working here. Come on, unfreeze. Thank you. There we go. Doop doop. Doop doop. Now, these guys, unlike the guys on the lower level, which actually damage themselves when they cast, don't. I may actually make it so they do, because they have 40 life. I think I might actually, when they start... no, actually, because that'll interrupt their casting. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about that. I may need to make them a little bit easier, maybe do half damage or something, because that was a little bit overwhelming. Okay. I want to see how small these guys get. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Level up. Yeah, he's done. Alright, so how small does this get? Okay. Ooh, I must be doing something wrong, because that should not be getting wide. Did I? Yeah, it should not be getting wide. Oh, because it's multiplied by itself. It's just going to continue to get big wide. Okay, yeah, that's dumb. That was dumb. I need to actually, instead of have it break destruct like I did. Yeah. We can't have it break struck. I'm just going to have to type the defaults in there manually. Okay, let's undo all that. Oh, nope, I do need that to alpha. I don't need to break structs. Recombine struct. Recombine struct. Here we go. Recombine struct. I just need to actually type the default size in there. Which is... I need to get rid of the auto. Variable down at the bottom. Come on. Default value. 19, 13, 35. Okay, so 19 wide by... oh, wait. It starts on it at 5. Ooh, so it doesn't get much smaller if I do that. Let's check that down to 1 and see how that gets. I want it to get decently smaller. And we're going to look 13. 5. In fact, I should keep this at 13.5. Oh. 13.5. And this one to 13.5 because I don't need it actually getting thinner. There we go. Compile, save. And I don't actually have to stand on the block, so I don't have to worry about enemies spawning. Here we go. Let's watch it get smaller as I get in here. Let's see how much smaller it actually gets. It's not getting smaller. Did I fall out of the... Yes, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. You're getting smaller, right? Yes. How come you're not? Oh, wait. Are you getting thinner? Oh, yeah, you are. Oh, wow, that's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted you to get shorter, not thinner. Oh, wow, that's mean. I guess I could do that somewhat, too. Go away. Come on, stop. Go away. Shoot. All right. Yep. That was 19. No, so I did have it right the other way. But this, making this thing get down to 3 would be pretty mean. I think that's pretty nice, actually. So let's go ahead and test that. Here we are. Oh, that was a weird transition. Here we go. Now this thing should slowly start to shrink. Yes, it is. It's shrinking. Yes. It looks alive. All right, now I'm gonna need to figure out which directions I want it actually. I might need to rotate the texture on it because it's pointing sideways. I probably would actually want it to be Yeah, I could do that. I think I'm gonna need to change the Y and the Z so it actually gets shorter this direction instead of shorter. That's what I mean, shorter. I want it to get. Want the white to be flowing back this direction. So instead of actually turning, because I actually like this right here. That's about right. That's exactly what I want. I'm going to turn it to the direction you're going to be wall running on it, so that makes it look nice. And this one doesn't really matter because it's going to be all multiple different directions on this platform. But this one does matter, so I need to change its default scale. So we're going to switch this from the Y to the X. Yep, let's do that. The X. We're going to pop that one out of there. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Yeah. I messed that up. There we go. To the X. We're going to change you. Starting value 19 on this way. Copy 6.5 on this way. This way we're going to switch this around from this one to be 3, this one to be 5. Okay, and then we actually got to go ahead and scale it in the world to be that as well. Otherwise it's going to be different as I'm loading up, and I don't want to do that. So 6.5 and just 19. There. Now it should be scaling. Oh, I could change the pivot point on these too to make it scale backwards instead of. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. It's not worth changing the pivot point on these. That's a bit of a bigger thing, and I don't want to go through it right now. But yes, it is now scaling along the right axis. Yes, it does look like it's making itself smaller. I like that. The moving textures, making itself smaller. Okay, so now we have the 3 platforms of this level. Let's go ahead and start making the level itself. Ooh, that's mean. Okay, first things first, we're going to need to set up our spawning air points. We're also going to turn you. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because I'm going to have it in all different directions instead of. Did I want to do that? Maybe I could have. For now, we'll do that. Okay. Let's move you out of the way. So, an hour of development just spent on perfecting the platforms for the next level. That's normal though. Okay, let's go ahead and delete all of you. We don't need any of you up here. Oops. Yep. And we're going to start positioning you in the right way. Oops. What's this here? This is the... What are you? Oh, you're my nav mesh. And you are my bounding mesh. Yes. And where exactly is the AI? Okay, that's the cube mesh. Where's the AI cube? There should be invisible platform AI. Okay, did I not bring one up? No, I must not have brought one up. Unless it's inside. You know what? Delete this and see if there is one here. Nope. Okay, well, I'll have to bring up a visible platform AI. I'll have to do that. But here in a bit. Well, I better do it now because I need to know exactly where I'm going to stick all these. But after I delete all these little extra ones. This was just to spawn in that crowd at the end of the demo. Here we are. And we're going to keep you, because we're going to make multiple of you. Now we can bring in the AI platform, yes. Duplicate W. Bring you on up. We're also going to need to make you, let's actually make you visible right now. I want to see you. There we are. I want to make sure. We're going to make sure that it comes all the way out on all ends. So from 140, it needs to go 150. Oh, we're probably going to 160 because we're going to be able to the NPCs to go around the player a little bit. Alright, so yeah, we'll keep them so the player, they cannot. Oh yeah, they can attack the player on the first block. That's fine. Okay, 160. Yep. Alright. Right. Yep. Alright. Oh, now that means I have to scale my nav mesh too, though. Let's get my nav mesh to the right size. From 70 to 275 probably. But, oh well. A little bit farther, like 78. Rebuild my nav mesh, I know. There we are. Okay, that's good. Yes. Now, this platform there, that platform I just put in, makes it so that NPCs can walk on and make it look like they're flying, but the player will fall straight through it. So let's go. I was going to go ahead and demonstrate that. So you can see the platform right here. This is the invisible platform for NPCs. And you'll see I'll fall straight through it, and NPCs will be able to walk right on it. Yep, I'm down below it. And I'll go ahead and spawn an NPC here. Show you. Let's go ahead. Now, to drop this onto the... no, it's end. Can't remember. There it is. Ooh, no, it dropped down through. Yeah, this thing doesn't have collision with that either. I probably should give that collision. You know what? Just do that. That way, yeah, it should have collision, because that way I can always set it here. No. Because it's not... What is this? Document. That's not right. Enemy patrol point. Open full header. Thank you. Default scene. Default route scene. We want a collision. Nope. Default route scene then. Nope. Okay, I can't set any collision on it. I didn't know. Because I've never tried to do it. It's just a route scene. Alright. That's fine. I'll just have to do it. Put it, maneuver it manually in the right direction. Want to make sure that our NPC thing is not overlapping these things too heavily. Like it's actually, okay, yes, that they can act, the NPCs will be able to get up on the same platform the player is on. Yeah. There we are. You can see it's right there on the platform. They should be able to step onto it. You know, maybe just a little bit higher. There we go. There we are. Now the NPC will be able to walk up on the platform the player's on. And we want to make sure that this thing... What's the height on this? 18. Let's go ahead and round that down. Ooh, I should probably round all of them to 5. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, it is already. Okay. Yeah, it is already. Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and put you to 5. We're gonna exit. You need to be a little bit higher because the NPCs won't. No, because I already have it set right. Yep. 500. There we are. Now, that's my first one down. I'm gonna make a... gotta figure out exactly how the pattern I want to do on these. Because then I'll just select the things around it. Duplicate. And I want to have like a string of them going up, but not too close together, not too far away. So this one's back here at 730. You know what? Let's round this up, just so I can put them out properly. Am I collecting on this instead of them? That means this is higher than them. At least I think so. That's not good. Alright, I need to go. I messed up. Let me go ahead and Z. We're going to go ahead and put you higher, so I don't have that problem. We're going to go ahead and put you up. 20 up. Even though I haven't spawned 100 already. Just, what the heck did that just do? Oh, I added an extra 0. There we go. Actually, I didn't. No. Don't want to duplicate yet. Is this the default one? No. There we are. 10. It'll make it big enough so I can actually grab it. Let's see, make sure I can grab it. No, I can't grab it. Why am I having that problem? Alright, we'll make it 20. Should make it so I can actually grab it. That's annoying. That's like... 30. There. So now I'll be able to grab it, but it also means the NPCs are going to spawn 130 feet off the ground. There, yes. Oh, there. Oh well. I'll have to change the actual value in here. Okay. Like I was saying, I want to go ahead and start this at 700. Oh, no. Yeah, 7,000. There we are. And we'll have them a good... How many feet apart, do you think? Let's see. We'll just eyeball it to them. I think maybe 1,000 feet apart. NPC spawn 1,000 distance away from each other. You know, let's make 1,500. Yeah. Or maybe 2. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it 2. Yeah. Yeah, they don't need to spawn that close together. So 5,000. So boop. Frustration. Come on. Did I just undo? I did. Deselect you. Select you. Deselect you. Select you. I might need to make it so I can't select that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Did I? Oh. Why am I not being able to select you? Dang it. Fiddling around trying to select something for 10 minutes. Alright. Screw that. I'm just gonna go ahead and rectangle it. Oh no, I don't have this set right. I can't do that either. Oh, okay. Well, to stop the pain of why I'm doing the editing, and why I'm doing this, I'm going to move you out of the thinking way. This is the right one, right? No, this is the cube. I'm selecting a cube now. What? No. We're going to move you. I know right where you need to go, but right now, you're going to go. Thank you. So I can actually select my thing. There we go. There we are. Now, duplicate. Okay, so we're at multiple values, so I can't read that. That's dumb. No, we're just gonna go ahead and go with that. I should have just duplicated the one I was working with instead of trying to go back and grab the other one. That was dumb. Oh well, that's sometimes you do stuff with stuff. Delete. We're gonna keep doing this. There we are. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Duplicate. We'll go to 1,000. Not 100, 1,000. There we are. We have a set of 4. Just keep doing this, I guess. We're gonna go negative 1,000. There we are. Boom. Go ahead and just make a full line of these things. That way I don't have to. 3. Duplicate. I said 3. What happened there? Oh, it's offsets. That's right. And duplicate should go to 7. And we're gonna want to probably separate these things by 1,000, 2,000 as well. These are my NPC spawn points. It is also the patrol points. So as they're walking around, they'll visit these things so they don't accidentally wander off the sides. Well, they won't wander off the sides because of the nav mesh. But so it basically keeps them in the general areas where I want them to go. Do we want to move? We're probably going to want to do it like 3,000. I think I actually have them too close spawning together. 2,000 probably too close. So let's just eyeball it. We don't need to be precise with this. Because it's going to be multiple values. This is going to say multiple values. Okay. I think that's good. And as I go along, what I'll be able to do is just, as I put out the platforms, I'll be able to select these for my spawn locations. So if I want a platform to spawn, if you stand on it and spawn an enemy a little bit closer, then it'll spawn one a little closer. And if there's over 20 enemies on the area, I already have this set up in the blueprint, it won't spawn anything. So you can't overwhelm and crash the game by just standing in one place and letting them constantly spawn all over the place. You can farm them though if you want experience, but it's not really a that type of game. So all right, so you get a little bit closer over here than you were over there, but that's fine. Yeah, that's actually probably better that way, actually, because you want enemies to spawn a little bit closer together on the side, on the far side. As you get farther across, you can actually have a little bit more difficult. Okay, now everything's finally set up. Let's go ahead and make you not, because you're our first one, you're not going to spawn anything. Yes. And you, we're going to have you spin at a good, yeah, we want to go this way, so we're going to make you spin at 90. And we're going to have, now we're going to actually start building the level. So I need to have multiple paths that lead to fragments, and other paths that lead to the actual end of this level. And so duplicate. I'm gonna need to bring you. This is gonna be the main path. We're gonna go ahead and here. Yep. And then we're gonna go ahead and have you as an offshoot path. 90. And what I'm gonna make you at max jump distance, and you're gonna end up going off towards a set of gems, crisp fragments. We'll probably change the graphics on fragments eventually too. Here we go. Alright, I don't know what the max jump distance is right now. It used to be 1.5, but now it's got 1,500 centimeters, according to, or whatever units, whatever, what's it called, it uses. Unreal Engine. I think it's centimeters. I think it's centimeters, but I'm not entirely certain on that. So we're at 6,000, 7,000. So if I know it was used to be 1.5, I think it's more like 2 now. It's a 2. So okay, 6. We're gonna try 500. See if I can actually make that jump. Oh, that I can definitely make that. No, I better not do that. Yep. So let's jump it down. Oh, 4,000 period. There we go. Let's see if I can make that jump. Doop doop doop. Now we want to have a little bit of room because these actually skate. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room. It is more like 1.25. And there's the enemy spawning, because that one's set. Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, this guy doesn't have anything set. Oh, do I? Am I gonna keep getting that error because I don't have anything set? Yes, I will. You know what? Then I'm gonna go ahead and have this one, but it's gonna have one. It spawns way over here. So the longer you stand on the first one, the harder it's gonna be when you get over here. So it's not gonna have any immediate effect. Wait, what's this one? That's rendering. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's back up this way. This is the one I'm after. So it's going to keep spawning ones way all over here, back where the next level is going to... Oh, no, I can't do that because I need to... yeah. I don't want to do that. No. Because I'm going to have a cutscene on this side. And I don't want the player to be accosted while he's playing a cutscene. You know, I may have to make a code that's going to kill all the NPCs. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a code that kills all the NPCs when the player enters the cutscene. Yeah. Okay, so we'll leave these in this general area over here somewhere. Oh, wait, where's this? Okay, yeah, that's it. Maybe a patrol point. Yep, it'll spawn. And as long as you stand on the default platform, you're going to just spawn more and more over here, and that'll wander around in that area. So that'll be fine. And we're going to go ahead and make you spawn one close to you, and then the next one will spawn one farther away from him. So it's kind of like the tactic. Like you can find one place to kind of stand a little bit longer at the cost of having to deal with stuff later on. Okay. And I decided that you were too short of a distance away as well. Rotation, that should be 180, or at least minus 90 or something. 180. Let's go 180. Yeah, there we are. In the distance, we're gonna make you 3,500. Yeah, see if the player can make that jump. Oops. This is why I usually have this platform underneath me, because I don't have to keep on. I can just jump back. Oh, I missed and jump right back up. Oh, that's right. I moved this down. This needs to go back. See, that's why I was still resistance on actually moving it, because you can end up forgetting stuff like that, and you'll be like, I forgot to do that. Alright, and we're going to have to scale you to 150. That's 160, actually. So you can actually have it. There we are. Now, if I fall off, I can just jump right back up. This is dev cheating testing, because I don't have time to go from the ground 1 all the way up to the top. As you can see, it took me an hour even to get to level 3 as it was. Okay, and give you back this hello cheater. Okay, that's gonna be too far, definitely too far. And we're gonna make this one back invisible. There we go. Save. Yep. Come on. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and make you 700. And now I gotta remember also that these things slowly get smaller, so it's gotta make some leeway. Otherwise, the player will have to stand there. Oh, oof. Okay. Yep, that's not gonna work. All right. It is closer to. It is, you know, I think just to be kind of nicer, I'm going to leave it at 2,000, because I probably should just leave it at 2,000, otherwise the player may end up not being able to jump the distance. There we go. Well, as it slowly grows smaller, it spawns little enemies in the area. They don't always instantly see you. They have a decent AI, but I don't want to make it so they instantly see you. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to give it 2,000. All right. Uh-oh, why are we getting this? Call back. Call Blackboard. Return node. Set as rule. Which one are you doing this? Why are you not accessible? Come on, bring that up. Let's check you out. Because, well, it is doing it. Still attacking. I wonder why it's telling me it's not working. Because it was obviously working. Because he was attacking. This spell here is the laser spell, and it was telling me that it's having a problem with doing this, which doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be having that problem. Let me go ahead and test this a little somewhat. All right, that doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be telling me it has a problem with that because it's working. Yeah. Okay. Let me get up close to him. I don't want to have to die. Hey, go away. Okay, I died. That was dumb. But I wanted to make sure I'm not getting that stupid error. Maybe it was because it was 2. Maybe I didn't set up the setup right here. Nope, I'm still getting the error. Huh. Okay. Access none. Trying to read property. Call function. Call Blackboard. Set bool. Did I have it spelled wrong? No. I don't know I don't have it spelled wrong. Still attacking. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to my Blackboard. Get rid of that. Blackboard tree. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Let's see here. Still attacking. Attacking player. Let's make sure that that node still exists. Still attacking. There it is. That's right. And let's go back to my Blackboard. Here we are. So we're attacking. Oh. It doesn't like that I'm using the bool like this. The branch. No, because it's set literal name as bool, still attacking. If you're still attacking, you do not finish this thing. For some reason, it doesn't like. I don't know. I'll probably have to do a lot of debugging on that one. Let's go ahead and jump on that so we can actually hit that and see if we can get see what's going on. Come on, spawn. All right, cast your spell at me. That's right. I'm gonna outrun you. Nope. There we are. Max distance. There. It stopped attacking properly. And it started attacking properly. So why is it telling me it can't get its bool data? Stop attacking properly. And started attacking properly. It's obviously getting it. Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be able to do this. There we go. And that time I got no errors. By George, I have no idea what the problem is with that. I'll have to do some debugging. Errors can slow down the game a decent amount if you get a lot of them. And so basically optimizing. And I try to optimize as I go because I don't want errors like that. I have no idea what was going on with it though, so it's like... And I definitely need to make this at 2,000 distance. Because it's going to swell and shrink. And we're going to go ahead and duplicate you. And we're going to make you down to 2,000. Oops. And there we are. Max jump length. And we'll do a couple more of those. We'll do like 3 of those. To get this. 2,000 would be 0. Yep. And duplicate one more. 2. There we are. Okay. That's good. Now I need to actually do one more, turn it sideways, and add the gems. Yeah, let's go grab my gems. Blueprints. Now these are, oops, that's the wrong one. There we are. These are actually static objects, but I kept them out in a decent one because I don't have to load up all my static objects blueprints every time I open it, because I pull these out frequently. I have 100 of them so far in the level. I'll probably end up trying to have closer to like 200 total. So after you get to a certain point, using the teleporter is going to be a lot easier, but it's still, I may end up changing the value. In fact, I have a difficulty, I'll have to slow that, a difficulty slider on it, on the teleporter, the portal, my gosh, wow, what the heck. I have a difficulty slider on the blue portal that I have it enabled so that if I had it in the actual UI, you'd be able to make the difficulty lower and higher, which means that instead of costing 2 times, you can make it cost maybe 0.8 times more, or 0.7 times more, or 0.5 times more, or even as low all the way down to 0.2 times more. So that way you doesn't cost as many gems every time to go up. So I'm not sure if I want to enable that though, because I like the difficulty that it currently has, and actually enable the player to constantly use the teleporter kind of defeats the purpose of the difficulty. So I'm not really sure how I want to go on that. Okay, let's get 6 on this thing. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'll center them too. There we go. There we are. There you are. To go jump to get 6 fragments. And I'll show you what I mean by the blueprint. This is probably one of the more complicated blueprints in the level because it has so much in it. I actually had to create its own saving place for it. So let's go open and edit blueprint world. Okay. So down here is the cost. Here, yep, cost, difficulty. So default cost is 2, and default difficulty is 2 times as well. But I could change this to say cost 1.2, which then, oh nope, I had to change this into an integer, which I actually should probably do anyway. I'm gonna need to do that. Oh, if I do that, do I have this saved in my settings? That should have been an integer to begin with. I messed up when I made it. But let's go save system. Portal save data. Do I have difficulty set in here? No. Okay, so I can change it freely. Yes, okay. I'm going to change the variable type freely. Alright. Variable needs to be from an integer to a float. Yes, change variable. There we go. Alright. Disconnect it and reconnect it. Alright. Default is 2 times cost. So you spend 2 the first time, you have to spend 4 the next time, then 8 the next time, and then 16, and so on and so forth, until it basically becomes impossible to keep doing it and you have to climb all the way back up. But if I change the difficulty to 1.2, well, you're going to... Oh, wait. Why isn't it let me do that? 0.2. It's... Huh. It's a float. I should be able to change it. Huh. By George, that's annoying. I've never had that problem before. I've always been a... air. Air. What's this? Failed to build connection. Convert float. Yeah. To integer. There we go. Now combine. No, still got the problem. What you doing with it? You don't want to be able to convert the float? Because you are being connected by a integer, and that shouldn't be a problem for you. I've never come across that problem before. Failed to build connection with convert float. Double provision to integer A float plus float output pin type integer is not compatible with input type of float. Double precision on float times float. Huh. I don't even know how to get around that. Well, in that case, I'm not going to mess with that now. Nope, not going to be able to change the difficulty. I'll eventually figure out how to figure that out. I've never had it. I didn't even know that was going to be a problem. I've always been able to just stick integers and things all up to each other like that, and never once had that problem. And it wasn't letting me change it anyway because it was connected. No. I guess I would have to change my cost into a float, but I don't want to do that because then you get air floats, and I don't want an air float. Oh no. Air float is basically because nothing's ever actually a whole number. You can easily, I don't know the exact science behind, but basically you can end up getting odd numbers if you have floats, and if cost values can get pretty high if it's at 2 times multiplier. And I want to make sure it's an integer, so it's always a whole number. I never want it to be less than a whole number, so I should still be able to multiply that. Because you can multiply 1 point type. Oh. Yeah, but it'll always be still a whole number if I do it right. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I would have to make the cost different. That would be a pain. Integer, yeah. No, it wouldn't always end up. Okay, yeah, that's not worth messing with right now. That's what I'd have to change a lot of my system to actually change the difficulty like I thought I could. All right, let's not mess with that. But eventually, if depending on what people really think, I don't know if to be able to change the difficulty or not. Now, as I was saying, for this guy here, we're gonna make you select somebody a little bit farther off. Right there. No, not static mesh. I want to pick. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. You're not going to give me the same problem with this stupid thing again, are you? Please tell me you're not going to do that. I'm going to have to move back down the... Come on, pick this, pick this, pick this. No. By George, that's annoying. That's really annoying. All right, we're going to have to move the NPC floor down some. Again. So I can actually select these. Remind me to move the NPC floor back up, because otherwise that's going to become the bite in the backside. All right, here we go. Let's see. We want, yeah, we'll have it spawn out over there. In fact, we'll have a couple different places it can possibly spawn, so it's not always spawning the exact location. There we go. And we're going to change your spawn location to back here. That's kind of mean. No, actually, I do. This one's actually supposed to be closer, so that's fine. And we're going to add a new one here. Possible 3 different locations. It's supposed to be a spawn on closer. All right. Then you are going to spawn either up here or all the way back here. I gotta make sure I'm actually hitting patrol points, not actually static mesh. I haven't been watching too closely. I don't think I have hit any static mesh yet. Make sure these guys are not pointing at static meshes, because that could be a pain. There we go. And then you I think we're gonna go ahead and give you one way off over here, because standing here, I have noticed that I usually end up getting hit twice while picking up gems. So we're going to go ahead and give you a little bit farther off. So let's make it something that the player has to worry about later on. Or maybe they can just stand there and cast a big old smell and kill them in one go. But, here we go. There we are. Let's go ahead and test that. Make sure everything's working fine. And my voice is starting to get parched here, because I have been talking for 1 hour and a half minutes now so far. There we go. And boop. And boop. And boop. Oh yes, I managed to dodge the Oh, that would suck. You'd have to go all the way back down. All the way down. Oh, worse. Make sure you jump all the way to the edge. There you are. Ow, go away. Go away. Uh-oh. See, like I said, normally end up having to get hit twice while you're standing here. You're dodging my attacks! Stop dodging my attacks! Oh, I'm out of mana. Got him! There we go. There. Alright. No! And... you! Oh, didn't time that right. Timed it so I've been in the air when it... you now got somebody behind me. Yo! Yos! I've got two behind me. Let's see if I can kill them all in one attack. Oh, yeah! Boom! Nope, nope. Ah, no. Yay, level up! Okay, that guy's out of the way. I don't actually have to ever worry about him. And let's test to make sure this works. Oh! Oh, I didn't think about that. Those things should not be causing the damage. Because if they do, they will knock you plumb off. Okay. Or maybe not. I'll have to test that. If they do cause damage, they should... maybe they will cause... go away. Yeah... oh, dang it. Go away. Blast it. Yes, this is harder for me because I don't have infinite NP. Well, not infinite MP. I mean, I'm not high level like the player will be when they get up here. They'll be able to cast enough to instantly kill him. It might actually make it the damage, the what's it called, actually makes you so you... so, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's working. But if I'm getting damaged, I need to test it if I'm getting damaged. Come on. Oh, I did it wrong time again. Okay, make sure, wait for a few seconds. So hit me when it's in there. There, this will be long enough. Come on. No. Okay, well, if your timing's right, you don't have to worry about it. But I'm not sure if I should do that to them. I want to make sure it doesn't actually knock you off. Okay, wait just a little bit longer this time. There, should be long enough. That was not long enough. That was dumb. Okay, come on. There. You can actually time it according to your clock down there. Actually, oops. There. There, that should be long enough. Okay, it doesn't knock you off when you get hit. I didn't think it did. I wasn't sure. It's just my own bad. And I'm going to need to change... well, no. It's fine, because the player will be optional to kill this guy or not. If you get hit while you're jumping. Die. Come on. Shoot. Like I said, higher levels, you have faster MP regen. I might need to change these guys a little bit, though, because they are a little bit of annoying. Tell me in the comments what you think, if I change them or not. Alright, that's a good test on those. Alright, I could, theoretically... you know, I think I'm going to do that. Duplicate. I'm going to make a over here. What's the distance on you? We're going to need to be about... what's your default? 6? 8. 8. Yeah. Well, that looks a little bit of distance for a player to jump. How's that right? That can't be right. I mean, it is, but it's not. It doesn't look right, I mean. It doesn't look like the player can actually jump that far. There we go. Ah, there we are. Yeah, the player can jump that far. Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my platformers. My assets, blueprints, static mesh. Is it in static mesh? No, because it's not a static mesh object. It's a... Here we are. There we are. Plop you down there in the middle. And we're going to go ahead and have it spawn a... I'm going to have a platform 1. Here we are. I'm going to have you range all the way out. So at the very beginning, there'll be 2 different directions you can go to get... yeah, there'll be 2 different directions you can go to try to get some fragments. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. 2 different directions you can go to get some fragments. And you can't really, unless you have your, you won't really know which way is fragments and what's is not. Now you can probably see, you just look around for a little bit, but the longer you stand on the platform trying to figure out which way to go, you're going to end up having trouble. So you got to be careful with both of those. You're gonna, there we are. And we're going to scroll you back this direction 90 degrees. So, oh no, 180. Yeah, 180. Okay. And we're going to make sure that we're a little bit offset this direction, I think. A good bit off this way. Alright, so I don't want the player to actually be, I want the player to have to jump to get on this. And now we're going to actually create what I call little traps. Little annoying chaps. So we're going to go ahead and take down this element here. We're going to make a duplicate of it. It is a Windstorm small self. So we're going to go into our blueprints. We're going to find Windstorm small. We're going to duplicate you, and we're going to make you a prismatic storm. Small. I don't think we're going to have a bigger one, so we're just going to have a prismatic storm. And we're going to make it... Going to change the prismatic... I'm going to plop you up here in the pathway, and we're going to change your what you are. So right now it spawns a tornado, but we don't want it to spawn a tornado. We're going. Oh, we're also going to have to change this to sparkly sounds and stuff. Where is there's my Niagara effect. We're just going to use the one we have the platform for, and since it's already scaled, it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. Prismatic spawn. Alright. Oh no, wrong one. Platform spawn. There we are. We're going to need to scale you a bit, I guess. That did not do what I wanted it to do at all. Why is it doing that? I wonder. Well, we'll just scale the whole thing then? I wanted to scale up, not sideways. Why is it doing that? Alright, well just grab it and make it do it right. And we'll go ahead and scale the whole thing just a tad bit. There we are. No, actually that's I actually don't want to do that because I want the player to be able to define exactly where it's at times. All times. There we are. There we are. Compile. Save. And then we just gotta choose what the 4 enemies it spawns. Or all the enemies it spawns there. So, what this is doing, I'm trying to do, is when the player is jumping on this right here, the easiest way to jump from one moving platform to another moving platform is wait till this platform reaches its end and that platform reaches its end distance as well, and then try to jump from there to there. But to make it really difficult, I'm going to make it so if the player waits that long, they have a chance of getting hit by this, which will automatically, will do some damage to them and spawn 4 enemies around them. So it forces them, if they want to go ahead and ride this platform to try to get to the gems on the other side, they'll have to actually jump. Either face the 4 enemies or jump beforehand, before it gets there. Which is actually just straight up kind of evil. but it's kind of necessary. Also, I just realized something about this that I forgot. Prismatic Storm. These Niagara effects only play once and they do not keep going, so I'm going to actually have to go change that. I got to go actually make another prismatic particle effect. Prismatic, we're going to use the platform as our default. Let's teleport. No. Where is my platform? Now we're going to duplicate you. Storm. Prismatic Storm platform. Okay, Storm. I'd rather have it called Prismatic Storm Spawn. Storm. Nah, just we don't need spawn because it's just Prismatic Storm. Okay. Here we are. We're gonna go ahead and change your spawn time to be infinite loop. No, we gotta go here. This one is the one we're after. System update. Loop duration to infinite. So you'll be persistent in the world. And we'll go back over to here, Prismatic Storm, change out this one to the one I just made. There we go. Permanently. Alright. Then we're going to go ahead and see where these two platforms get close to each other. We're going to go ahead and make sure this one's a little bit farther off to the side. Yeah, that's good. We might want to change this one off farther a little bit so they don't actually come too close. That makes it too easy on the player. Okay. And yes, this is the higher level, so it should be pretty difficult. It just straight up should be really difficult. By this time, the player should be getting pretty good at avoiding stuff. Now, we also want to choose the one areas around here we want to spawn. And in fact, this is pretty crazy because there's only 3 possible spawning locations in this dramatic area. Okay. Let's see. Wait, is this? I want to make sure this is working. Yeah, it's working. I'm checking the Steam here a second. Alright. Yep. Okay. Come back over here. And we need to find the spawning location for these guys. After hidden in game, no. Where is your spawning reference? It's your collision reference. How come I'm not seeing replication, collision, advanced? No, where is it at? Data, what the heck? Save here. Maybe that's what's going on, something like that. It should be loading, showing. You know what? Let me go ahead and back into the blueprint here. Make sure it's actually got the location. This is working? Yes. Wait, what? That's vector. No. How did I do this? I thought I had a reference to make things spawn. What's your blueprint like? Event graph. Huh? XYZ scene. Oh! It just spawns around itself. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's that. I didn't remember that. Okay, let's go Prismatic. It's actually designed to spawn its own. It doesn't need reference areas, locations by itself. It just spawns by itself. Oof. That's actually pretty mean. It spawns 4? Man, I was mean. I don't know about making this thing spawn 4. That's kind of mean too. And this is actually really close to the edge, so the NPCs will actually fall down Huh. Well, make it see if the player has to go down and kill more. No, because they might kill Frank. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. I might need to create this the outer world bigger than if I'm going to do that, because it's going to spawn within that area around itself. Because I remember now how I did it. Prismatic Storm. Right here, I'll show you how I did it. And this thing, it has these around it, which are a couple thousand units out, or 1,000 units out. So it'll spawn NPCs in the general area around itself, using these as its location to spawn point. So I'm gonna have to increase, unless I want to actually have this thing have a slight tilt. This thing, yep, we're gonna have to actually have this thing have a slight tilt to its direction, which I've never actually done too much tilting. I don't like tilting. I don't like that. No, I'm not gonna do that. That'll make it too hard. This thing will spawn right on the edge, because I have it set up right on the edge. I'm gonna just have to make it larger. Is this the NPC instant as well? Yep, I'm gonna have to make you bigger. That's the only option I got. Scale 1 on the Y. That's the Y, right? And 80. It's gonna have to go to 180. There's no other option than that. 180, so it doesn't pop off over the sides. And then I also have to scale the nav mesh. There we are. We're just gonna, instead of trying to be precise with that, we're just gonna eyeball it. Wait, where's it at? Oh, because I have it invisible. Okay, I see. Just a little bit farther out. We're gonna go to 190. 90. There we go. That's big enough. Yep, perfect. Ah, it's a little longer. It needs to be actually. You probably should go ahead and actually make this one a little bigger too, and make it 190 as well. Nope, it went over. Oh, 185. That way the NPCs don't fall off when they spawn. There we go. There we are. Now we gotta go ahead and make this platform. We're gonna put one of these platforms. So no, we're gonna put one of these platforms over there. I just moved that way too far out of there. That was out of the ballpark. There we go. And bring it all the way over here. Moving a little bit too fast here. We're going to bring you closer instead of the other way around. There we go. And we're going to put gems on you. 6 of them to award the player for being stupid and getting himself knocked down or killed a couple times. Eventually, you have to collect almost all the gems to be able to beat the game. So, but by then, as you keep going higher, it gets easier as you get more and more skills and abilities. Like the next one that the player gets is actually a grappling hook, which is just going to be totally mind blowing. It's going to change the entire system, because I'll make all out of the lower levels just peas, man. You just shoot up to the platforms above you and you swing across. I've got the only thing I've got the actual grappling hook working a long time ago. I need to work with the animations on it though. I just totally forgot what I was doing here. Where is my blueprint gems? There we are. So I'm after. Here we go. And duplicate. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one more. 6. And it's not straight anymore. Here we go. There we go. What's that over there? Oh, it's an NPC spawn point. Okay. Let's go ahead and test this. Oh, I was one something I did forget. we have to go ahead and line this up to make sure it activates. Platforms to activate. This one. And that one. All the way over there. Yep. Let's go ahead and start the system. See how this works. And jump. Jump. Oh no, well, I'll have to wait till that comes back. Alright. So you can see that particle spinning out there. There. Oh, I may have made that a little bit too far across from each other. There we go. Oh, where's that spawning? I'm gonna have to figure out where that spawns at. See, in there I spawned them. Oh, did I still missed? Okay, that's too far apart. Oh, wait, what are you spawning? Oh, you're spawning prismatic storms. Oh, my bad. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That would definitely crash the game pretty fast. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, that's a thought. There's a difficulty. Give prismatic storms life and make it so they chase after the player. So they spawn enemies. I might end up doing something like that later on. But that's not now. Okay, we gotta fix this here. Not spawn prismatic full swarms. We don't have too many things open right now. We don't need the exit door open. Wait, okay. What happened? Wait. Okay, yeah, this is exit door. We don't need BP attack player open. I still don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to fix that sometime later. Any patrol points. I don't need that open either. And I don't think prismatic. That's pretty good. Done. I'll make sure I save it. Well, we're going to change that back later. Okay, well, this is good too, I think. Oh, wait, no, this is actually the thing that needs to be changing, right? No, this is the NPC. Here we are. Let's make sure you're spawning the right thing and not more storms. Prismatic child. There it is, elemental child. And we have to make this easier. All right, that's easy enough, right there. On that up. Whoop. And then jump that up. Because it's a long distance, you pretty much end up having to wait. That's actually a pretty mean thing to do, really. Oh, the player can actually get outside of the prismatic thing on this side. I didn't even think about that. That's pretty neat. Alright. Oh, there it is. See, yeah. It's basically a death nail. There, I'm having that same error again. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe because it's multiple ones. Maybe somebody knows what's going on. Tell me. Okay, it's coming on 2 hours here. I'm gonna stop streaming here in a bit. We have to wait till that goes high. I wonder where this thing's connected. What are you spawning? Are you spawning one? Oh, this one might not even be spawning one. Oh no, it's spawning one all the way over there. Ooh, we got 2 over there, 3 over there now. Okay, now let's see if I can actually make this jump before it goes into that prismatic. Nope. Oh, these jumps are possible. I've done them before, and I have them set up elsewhere too. But I'll be honest, they're just not easy. Oh man, this is going too fast. All right, here we're gonna change the speed on these. I think I did set it up so they can change the speed on these. Speed. Let's go in the blueprint. And if I didn't set it up, I'm pretty sure I did set it up. Ease out, ease in time, move time, pause time, move time. Didn't I make this open? Yes, I did. Okay, it's move time. Alright, let's go. It should be... Here it is, move time. We're going to give each one, let's go 10 seconds. All the way over here. Move time, 10 seconds. Here we are. Now we'll go ahead. Now that'll move a lot slower, which will make it a lot easier for the player to jump from here to there. Oh, you know what happened there? Is I forgot to turn on the enable all my jump level stuff that you get up to this point. There we go. There we are. Yes! Yes! And that I made it so that's not in range to hit you when you come back. So now you can get these. And why is that scaling that direction? What is going on with that? Oh, because I turned it? That's an interesting thing. Not something I calculated on. That's definitely be relative, not world. Yeah, that's something I messed up a long time ago. And why did I just do that? Oh, because it's not designed to get that hot size. Yeah. Okay, definitely should be relative, not world for those guys. Oh, come on. I was dumb. You need to wait for here. On these ones, you need to wait. You need to wait till that actually starts going back because you don't want to jump into it. Yeah, that's for sure. You don't want to jump into it and hit the prismatic storm because you'll end up being prismatic. All right. And wait to that. Actually, that prismatic storm may need to be moved down a little. It's a little high, so. Well, I know getting there is possible. And I know getting off it's possible as well, because I did it getting on the way there. So I'm just going to let the player be with that. If they want those gems bad enough, they can go get them themselves. Okay. But I do definitely see this problem with the prismatic storm, so this is going to be changed. So it's down lower, it's not so high. Oh, is it just because I set it high? Yes, it is because I just set it high. It needs end. Can I hit end safely? No, I cannot hit end safely. Undo that. Or just do it. Move it down a little. There, so it's... Alright, yeah, that's about right. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, this is a... Yeah. Walking in and out of the area. Oof, I have this too far out. It's outside the load area. I have to move this in some. There we go. So the player isn't going to accidentally be hitting this here. But also, I also need to make these relative instead of world. Set world scale. This needs to be relative world scale. Set relative 3D scale. Probably should be doing that with the other one, but it doesn't really matter because it's the square block already. That'll make it so they're not actually scaling in the wrong direction. But I'm gonna have to switch everything around because I did set it up already for world scale, and maybe that's no, maybe we'll see. Let's go ahead and test that to make sure that's not the case. Well, that didn't work. Just zipped it out of existence. I'm not sure how to fix that one then. Alright, I've been at this for 2 hours. I think I'm gonna stop for now. Go get something to eat. Take a break. I wanted to kind of fix this first. Oh, no. What was this? Oh yeah, moving. Yeah. prismatic. Layer 9. We go back layer 9. So, oh, da, 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 da. That was what's wrong there. I forgot to hook it up to the... Of course, it scaled it right out of existence. Okay. Now, I wasn't tall enough, high enough to start it. That's the overlap, the trigger overlap. There we go. Are you scaling the right direction, buddy? Are you scaling the right direction? Yes, it does look like you are. Most definitely. Oh, that's a good thing. It was an easy fix. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright, that's good. I am done for now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed and you see the process of editing and making a game a little on 3D Engine. I mean, Michael, that's all, folks. In Unreal Engine. Lord Mad Dog signing off.